All right, hello everyone, and welcome to a game between Sock and Let me double check who this is. This is going to be Sock and Focus, taking place here on Ancient Isle. On the bottom right-hand side of the map, we have Focus spawning as the Red Orc. Over here on the top left, we have Sock spawning as the blue human. Human versus orc in this 1v1 matchup. Hopefully you guys are enjoying all of my casts here. If you guys want to follow me on Twitch and stop on by and say hi, apparently a lot of you guys out there wanted to watch on Twitch. You can also cheer me on Twitch. I am actually a Twitch affiliate now, so if you have a free subscription because of Amazon Prime and haven't used your monthly subscription yet, definitely do so. It does help. Especially, I just heard that YouTube is going to change their procedures on monetizing and advertising revenue, and apparently all of my videos have to be like vetted first and make sure that they are child safe and not inappropriate. Thank you, YouTube stars who went into a forest. And then after that, then you can actually have those videos monetized. But that might mean the first 2,000 views don't get monetized on my videos. And I don't know, the last time I checked, most of my videos are getting maybe around 2,000 views. So hopefully it will work out. If not, well, I may be reliant more on viewer support than anything else. Anyways, let's go ahead and break things down. That was kind of a downer. Let's go ahead and get things into this game. It's going to be Sock versus Focus. Sock spawning as the red Archmage over here on the top left-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, over here on the bottom right, we have Focus spawning as the Red Orc. And did someone just give me... Oh, I got some cake. I got some bits. Thank you very much. First-time viewer on Twitch, long-time viewer. Hello, everyone. I'm glad to see you guys out here. And, well, my focus has to be over here. Now, unfortunately, as the Blade Master going up against that Ogre Magi, he has not picked up his... healing salves or clarity potions yet, as I believe there was a slight delay on that Voodoo Lounge for a faster tech to tier 2, allowing the peons to gather just a little bit more lumber. Meanwhile, back across here, with one lone footman working tirelessly, but those peons are just doing work, and attempting to take down those peons and just continuing to work, keep their heads low, even though they are getting swiped by a sword. Back across over here, Archmage is already sitting at level 1, just shy of level 2, going after the Kobold Geomancer, who does give an item and will give level 2 to that Archmage. Archmage will be picking up a useful item there. Yes, but the tome was stolen. Blade Master doing a great job there, as the Archmage should at least tack the Blade Master to not get him free health any longer. Blade Master is going to try and wind walk and chase back after all those units. What's that footman doing? That footman down to 126 hit points. Is it going to get taken down to 91? We should be expecting a wind walk strike. No, decides to break the chase as the Archmage finds a grunt in open field. Blade Master with Claws of Attack +6, Clarity Potion, and Healing Salve going to be doing a little bit of chasing once more, as the footman still running back across over here. Not quite sure what this footman really hopes to do. There is an orc, a peon in that orc burrow. Not much he can really do right there, just taking that damage, but it is stopping some of those peons from actually working, which is incredibly important, as it will, hit the lumber and the wood supply of Focus. Got to keep on remembering who 2017-0625 is. Archmage now looking to run back across here, does have Boots of Speed. Blade Master has yet to pick up a pair of his own Nikes, as he uses a Clarity Potion and will once again try and begin the chase. Blade Master chasing after the Archmage, and I am curious as to the Archmage's current strategy. Normally, human players want to try and level up their hero as quickly as possible. Getting it to level 3 is a significant boost in overall damage and effectiveness. However, the Blade Master, even though it isn't getting that much damage onto the Archmage, is still doing its job of trying to shut down the Archmage. Once the Blade Master gets to level 2, which should be very quick, After we get the Shadow Hunter, the Blade Master will break off from the creeping, allowing the Shadow Hunter to get to level 3. If all of that works out, I believe Focus is going to have a very big advantage since the Archmage will be further behind and not be able to tank all of the damage on that Water Elemental. Taking a look back across here, we see that there is a lot of footmen sitting back as well, so there should be a lot of healing underway. And I got to give Sok. Sok actually has a much larger army than I would have thought originally. The Blade Master, is he going to spot that army? I think he does. That is 6 footmen already. Let's take a look at the population count. It is 31 to 31, and we are still waiting for the Lumber Mill, the Arcane Sanctum, and additional units to get underway here as this Water Elemental dies due to timed life. All right, Blade Master comes across, gets in some damage as well. Will the Blade Master be able to put the necessary pressure? Archmage does not have an Arcane Tower nearby, so the Blade Master will just be able to get in some damage there. Blade Master now trying to run back. He knows that he wants to get experience, and he'll be glad to try and steal it from his opponent. The Shadow Hunter is already out onto the field. You can see all of that there. There's a heal across multiple footmen once more. And we do not see a chain of, well, militia trying to militia clear out this one gold mine. No Water Elemental either. So where is the Archmage going for level 3? This 544 creep camp over here by the Goblin Merchant Shop. Dust of Appearance is ready to go. Footmen do not have Defend, I do not believe. No real reason to get Defend up against the Blade Master. Archmage does show up, or Archmage does spot this Blade Master, as we may see him now do a little bit of a retreat once more. Archmage is going to be able to stop this Blade Master here. Blade Master getting in a lot of damage. Going to get the Windwalk strike off once more and almost gets that Blade Master. Blade Master is extremely low on mana, down sub 75, and that's really when you want to try and surround that Blade Master if possible. Mountain King is going to join in on the fight as well. There's the Dust of Appearance. Wand of Illusion has been picked up. Archmage is not going to get to level 3 though. He's going to stay a little bit shy as the Tome of Knowledge is going to be picked up by the Mountain King. Shadow Hunter going to be able to get to level 2 here in just a moment. Blade Master healing back up. Clarity Potion and Healing Salve. You see the Archmage just running circles, trying to do a bit of scouting. Back down across here, are we going to see perhaps the Red Drake get taken down by a Forest Troll Berserker? Surprised that we don't see a Forest Troll Shadow Priest or Forest Troll Berserker as of yet. But then again, the Priest should be already joining in on the fight, and once the Priests are out, it is really not necessary to get that Forest Troll Shadow Priest, as the Priest do better healing overall. Alright, Priest here, ready to engage. Perhaps the Priest should actually be engaging up against the Red Drake, since it does have heavy armor, meaning that it takes additional damage from magic. There you can see Blade Master sitting at level 2, Shadow Hunter at level 2 as well. Archmage Illusion will simply be ignored, timed out, or a little bit of both, as the Blade Master now ready to head back off to the north. Mountain King does have Rune Bracers and belt or Boots of Speed. Archmage no longer has the Boots of Speed. Interesting there, as this low hit point footman should really be trying to make its way to the back. Belt of no, not Belt of Giant Strength, excuse me. It's going to be Health Stone has been added, as we now see some sorceresses in the mix here. Archmage doing a good job trying to clear out the Forest Troll Berserkers. You can see them on both sides. They are going to get taken out, as the Mountain King will stay at level, well, it will stay at level 2, but will get significantly closer as the Mountain King picks up a Tome of Intelligence +2. Archmage is at 3. Archmage at 3, Mountain King at 2, going up against a soon-to-be 3 Shadow Hunter and soon-to-be 3 Blade Master. But the Archmage, what are they going to really be able to do here? Are they going to be able to put pressure on these Orc Burrows? And that is absolutely critical. Those Orc Burrows get taken down so quickly. That low hit point footman, why did it rush on in there? It most likely going to get trapped back out as an Archmage quickly gets hexed. Alright, Healing Wave, Spirit Link cast across multiple units. Archmage unable to drop a Water Elemental. Forest Troll Berserker should be trying to attack. You can see Speed Scroll, and is that Spirit Walker going to get taken down? No, it is not. Healing Wave does keep it alive a little bit longer. This Spirit Walker could get taken down as well. You can see the Spirit Link is preventing much of the damage, as the Archmage now needs to use a Scroll of Town Portal. Can you focus down? Perhaps a Grunt or two? No. A Footman does get taken down in the loss there. Beautiful use of the Ethereal form to save that Spirit Walker, followed up by the level 2 Healing Wave onto the Spirit Walker while he was in Ethereal form, giving him bonus heals. Wow, I look back over 600-bit hype. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want... Yeah, this is absolutely great. After hearing all the news about YouTube, I am a little bit down, but once again, guys, this is making my day. Archmage going to go ahead, drop a Water Elemental, and a little bit of a misplay there. The Null Wardens removing a big chunk of the hit points from that Water Elemental. All right, let's continue to break things down here. Footman in that front line. We should be transitioning perhaps maybe into Spellbreakers, as the Spellbreakers have a little bit more range, and then we'll also see if the Archmage does the classic retraining to Blizzard, as we've seen a lot of human players recently use that strategy. 47 compared to 50. Sock with a slight advantage right now. Archmage going to go ahead and engage there, and there's a purge once again onto the Water Elemental. Sock, what are you doing? You know absolutely better. Get a Footman within range of the Null Warden, so it gets purged first. Spellbreakers now joining in on the fight as well, as it will be able to steal some of that mana and perhaps be able to steal some of that Spirit Link as well. Manual of Health being left behind just like a true professional, as the Archmage is just shy of level 4. Big push inside the main base right now. Raiders coming in to try and take down the farm here, as we are looking at a 50 to 56 supply army. Militia could be fighting back. You see Speed Scroll now being used. Is the Mountain King going to be able to Stormbolt? Yes, Stormbolt onto a Spirit Walker. It gets Healing Wave. No Thunderclap that I can see as of yet, as we do see a Pendant of Energy on that Mountain King. Quick cancellation of the Voodoo Lounge. Kodo Beast eating up a Spellbreaker, as we are going to see good surrounds across multiple units. Archmage finally gets to level 4. Good call to use that Stormbolt, as level 2 Brilliant Aura will help that Mountain King out as well. Healing Wave coming across multiple sides. No Thunderclap as of yet, but so much damage, as another Spirit Walker getting just absolutely trounced on once more. So much, well, what is going on here? Why are we still engaging in this fight? Focus should not be engaged in this fight. This actually seems to be going really poorly for him. 47 to 47. We started out with, well, actually, no, Sock actually had an advantage, and now he is actually getting destroyed. Spirit Link, a lot of damage being absorbed up by multiple sides. And the Sobi Mask on the Shadow Hunter could be a very big deal as well. But as you see, as more units get into the red here, the Spirit Link doesn't matter nearly as much. All right, Stormbolt, no, not in time. Kodo Beast could get taken down. There's a bash. Is it going to end up getting taken down? And that Kodo Beast does fall in time, getting back that Spellbreaker, and that is a very big play. Otherwise, the Kodo Beast, that is a swing of 7 supply right there. The Spellbreaker is freed, and the Kodo Beast is dead. 7 supply swing right there, as the Mountain King looks to get to level 4. All right. Mountain King at level 4. We'll see how all of this will be unfolding next. Archmage does have a Clarity Potion. No Clarity Potion onto that Mountain King. As you can take a look at the mini-map, the majority of the creep camps have been cleared out. We are still staying at Keep for Sock. Meanwhile, we are staying at Stronghold for Focus. No one wanting to go to Tier 3, as it is 48 over 60 versus 44 over 60. Sock losing perhaps a unit there. There's Dust of Appearance. Is the Mountain King going to be able to close in on the distance? There's a Stormbolt, as we now take a look at him, perhaps taking a little bit more damage there. Blade Master trying to run back the other way, taking a lot of damage. Mountain King could get another Stormbolt off in just a second. There it goes, but the Dust of Appearance will be coming to an end. And, well, is Goblin Zeppelin, is it going to make it? Mountain King's trying to get there. Potion was used, and now the Goblin Zeppelin allows, well, the Zeppelin and the Blade Master to get away. Potion of Healing, I didn't even know it had one. Sudden jump in hit points, the only reason why it could have been there, as we're looking at a 48 to 49 supply. Pror, I don't know if I've ever seen you, but glad you can see me. Archmage dropping another Water Elemental, another invisible Water Elemental here, along with the Mountain King. I haven't seen any Tomes of Retraining as of yet, as the Archmage is still relatively low on mana, and the Mountain King, well, sitting at a very healthy 335. What is going to be happening here next? That is the big question. Let's take a look. Shadow Hunter wandering back around. It looks like there is going to be a big pressure as the Blade Master dives right in to go after this army here. All right, no Arcane Sentry. The Blade Master having a field day, but it is currently stuck behind enemy lines for a little bit. Blade Master, well, Shadow Hunter now switching back the other way. Let's take a look. Spellbreaker, Mountain King, and it looks like it's going to be a base race. However, Scout farms are much more vulnerable, And the Archmage, does it have a Scroll of Town Portal? It did recently repurchase one, as it is going to be teleporting back home. Raiders coming back. Where is it going to be able to get away? Straight up, what, another bolt right there. Militia could get taken down. Units teleporting away once more. Let's take a look at the total resources. Excuse me, current resources, 188 compared to 46. Sock having a lot of lumber, but with nothing really to do with it. Meanwhile, the Goblin Zeppelin overhead will try and get away. Things are not looking good for Sock at all. 48 supply over 50 compared to 47 over 66. One Orc Burrow, all that was lost there, as a Spellbreaker is slowly being digested by that Kodo Beast. Now, the downside of a Kodo Beast digesting a unit is vision is given on that Kodo Beast, albeit small. Anyone who's played against a map hacker knows, well, giving vision often leads to losses if the other player knows what they're doing. At least you are getting something out of this here in the long run, as the Shadow Hunter is already maxed out on mana. Blade Master sitting at 102 and climbing, as the Goblin Shredder now coming in. All right, Goblin Zeppelin being used to hire a Goblin Shredder, and the Goblin Shredder just walks up to a unit and says, "Hi, how you doing? I'm going to go ahead and shred you just a bit." All right, Goblin Zeppelin now picked back up. Will it be able to retreat? Beautiful harassment by Focus. And anytime you can have 4 supply move a 40 supply army, that is absolutely brilliant right there, as we don't see any Dragonhawk or Griffin Aviaries, so no Dragonhawk riders to actually be able to put pressure on this Goblin Zeppelin at all. Orc expansion now getting underway over here at the 3 or 2 o'clock location. Invisible Water Elemental will spot this though, and with that, it actually gives a little bit of a closer point for Sock to try and pressure. There is one Sorceress off over here. One Sorceress is not going to be able to do very much of anything. As you can see, there it is. There's the attack. Militia quickly transformed right there, as the Goblin Zeppelin now backs away. However, the army is lying in wait, ready to go. Blade Master and Water Elemental simply pass by each other. Blade Master is in position. There you have it. Damage is starting to add back up. Blade Master looking to finish off these units. Meanwhile, the Great Hall under construction is quickly going to suffer a lot of damage, but not be concerned at all, as the units now come back out the other way. Is there Dust of Appearance? No. Blade Scroll of Town Portal quickly used. Is a Raider at least going to get taken down? Yes, one Raider lost there. Trading Scrolls of Town Portal, but losing a Raider in that matchup, as the Goblin Zeppelin still overhead with the Goblin Shredder trying to put pressure. All right, this expansion is going to be absolutely critical. Great Hall now under repair by 4 of the 5 peons, as gold is being collected still. Mountain King coming in from the back. Stormbolt easily takes down 1 peon, and now going after the remaining ones. Mountain King sitting at level 3 will get to level 4. Archmage does have a Scroll of Town Portal, and I guess he is comfortable just trading all of these, getting a couple of easy peons. Mountain King gets to level 4, may get to level 5 here, as the Archmage wants to put pressure here. Meanwhile, let's take a look. Blade Master ready to engage, taking down some of these units, and well, Militia are now in serious trouble, as the Blade Master himself gets to level 5. Expansion is now gone. Archmage should have been Scroll of Town Portaling and timing this significantly better, as the Goblin Shredder is going to be lost as well. All right. In terms of income, we have 0 versus 10 a second, but this gold mine is nearly mined out already. 2.5 minutes is all that is left. We'll see how all of this is going to go. You still see about a good 5 minutes here, perhaps even 7 minutes, just because we are not mining at maximum efficiency. All right, Arcane Sentry with an Arcane Tower. That's all you really need, or just a tower in general would prevent the Blade Master harassment. But what is the long-term strategy by Sock and Focus? Focus using this opportunity to actually just start training up units, get into low upkeep, and this is a good call. He wants to get into about a 65 supply count army right now, because he knows that once the gold mine is gone, there's not much he can really do. So he doesn't mind this. He doesn't want to give his opponent time to get back into this game by mining more and more. He's still up on total overall gold, and he wants to leave it that way as we see the Water Elemental quickly get ensnared. Shadow Hunter in a bit of a dangerous position, now trying to fight back here. Are we going to see a Hex? Water Elemental now being dropped, going after the Kodo Beast, as you do see Spirit Walkers in the back here. Spellbreakers, is it going to get chomped on? Yes, one Spellbreaker now being chomped on as we now see another ensnare going down. This Kodo Beast has nothing in its belly. It has room, and it is going to be eating up another Kodo Beast. No, not quite yet. Just finishing off all the units. Focus with a significant army size advantage, now putting pressure. All of this slow is making the units attack slower, but they're still moving very quickly because of that speed scroll. Militia now coming back the other way, adding in just a little bit more damage. Spirit Link is being used as well. Constant disenchanting to try and remove all of this as we're still fighting our way through. Mountain King sitting at level 4 does have a health stone. This could be really big as the Blade Master sitting at level 5, taking a lot of damage once again. Healing Wave as the Blade Master does not have Spirit Link any longer. 228 critical strike. Archmage being forced to pull back. Doesn't have any more mana for Water Elementals, but the Kodo Beast gonna get taken down. Mountain King on top of it, all over it, as we now take a look at the units now trying to retreat again. There's a little bit more slow. 50 versus 35. Focus needs the win with the army that he's got. He's trying to come back the other way, trying to finish off all of the other units. Spirit Walkers are all here, and will the Archmage be able to do enough? Mountain King Stormbolts a Kodo Beast, wants to finish it off. No Water Elemental. Why not? There it goes. Finally, a Water Elemental in position. Mountain King, Healthstone finally being used. Healing Wave onto the Kodo Beast again. Another Stormbolt goes down. That Mountain King running low on hit points, though, as the Mountain King gonna purposely try and get a potion. No, gets a potion of invulnerability instead. Dust of Appearance. Stormbolt onto the Blade Master. Blade Master now in trouble. Mountain King does not have that long to try and continue this fight here, as the Blade Master may try to dive on in, but does not have mana. All right, continuing this fight here. Mountain King down to 160 hit points. A Priest need to manually heal up all of these units. Archmage at level 5. Is it gonna drop? Yes, a level 3 Water Elemental. Stormbolt onto the Blade Master. Blade Master still trying to survive here. Mountain King nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Potion of Healing, not going to be able to use it. Scroll of Town Portal by the Blade Master, and game 1 goes to Focus. Good game right up until the very, very end right there. Good use of management. Focus knowing when to go into low upkeep. And that was the end of that. Wow. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. If you guys are on YouTube, definitely give that video a thumbs up anytime. It's a great game. Definitely thumbs up the video so that other people who are looking for Warcraft content will be able to find it as well. Thanks for watching.